Oz du Soleil here, coming to you from Las Vegas, and I am from the YouTube channel Excel on Fire. I am an Excel MVP, and I have courses on the LinkedIn library. So if you want to learn some more Excel, you can check out my YouTube channel and my courses on LinkedIn. David Brown, the founder of the Microsoft Excel Collegiate Championship, asked me to do a walkthrough of a case that he designed that was used in 2024. He would like to get different people to show you how they would go through these challenges. One thing to keep in mind, the challenges are timed at 30 minutes. So some of the solutions that I'm going to show you might be just raw and dirty. I am not going to write really elaborate formulas if I don't have to. Let's dive in. Now here's the case. He calls it data mix-up. Scroll down here. We have the questions. So what is the total amount spent on food across all transactions? The amount spent on food for each transaction is the price. Okay, so we've got questions about the transactions, more food questions, teams. Let's look at the data. We have team names. Right, so we got the Washington Commanders who play in Commanders Field, no arena location, capacity, opening year, food district, price. And we've got a lot of missing data. I noticed that. Now, a question for me in solving this case within 30 minutes is, at some point, will I have to fill in this data? Are there any questions that I can answer without filling in columns B, C, and D? Scroll down and I will tell you that there are over 5,000 rows of transactions. You see that we have Washington Commanders Field, Landover, Maryland, and then we have Washington Commanders Field, no location. But I do know that the columns E through I are filled in. And I will tell you one thing else. I do have the questions and answers summarized right here. So when I do something, I will know if it's right or not. First question, what is the total amount spent on food? Let's go do that really fast. I don't need to fill in any data there. And one thing about these competitions is the scrolling, the hassle around that. All right, so the competitors do have to think a lot about how they work, how they lay things out. So how much was spent on food equals sum, open parentheses, and I'm going to just get a sum of I and just hope that there's nothing in rows 18 and above that have any numbers in them. So I'm going to hit enter and I get 51127.7. So I'm going to go over here. I got to go back and get more details. All right. And turn that into money so that I get the full amount. Oh, 51127.68. 51127.68. Got it. Good. What's the most expensive food item in the data? Let's go back to the data. All right. Let's see. One thing that I can do. Here's what I'm going to do. Go to the price field, and I am going to format this as a table. I want to make this blue and okay. All right, now I've got the data in a table, and then I am going to go to data and sort descending. Yogurt is the most expensive food. Go back, select yogurt. And hopefully by sorting that data, I didn't mess something up, because some cases, the order of the data does matter. And I hope that I haven't screwed myself by sorting that data. Or what I can do is put it back. Go back and then undo that sort. Or well, Go back, undo the sort. All right, the data is back, but then I go back here and put yogurt again. What arena opened first? So I want the lowest value of the opening year. So I'm gonna go to opening year and I'm gonna do that trick again. Well, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna look at that. The dialog box here already gives me the information. What field opened in 1924? Soldier Field in Chicago. Go back. Soldier Field. What is the total capacity of all arenas? That means I have to get all arenas one time, and I have to be especially careful because a couple of teams play in the same arena. I'm gonna right click here and move our copy. I'm gonna create a copy and then move it after this one. Okay. And I'm gonna call this one working. Now I know that if I can get the team name, or arena location column filled in, I'm golden. I can figure everything else out. So if I get all of the team names, fill in Chicago Bears here and whatever else, Pittsburgh Steelers, and even if the other two columns are empty, I can get them all matched together. Before I do anything else, I am going to clean up this teams list. Cursor inside the data set, right click, get data from table/range. For what I'm going to do, I don't want the food list. Right click, remove. Let's slide over here. I don't want the district. Remove. I don't want the price. Remove it. Now I want to get rid of any empty cells here. Okay. And again. Okay. And one more time. Okay. Now I'm going to get rid of any duplicates in the team name because I know that I have some duplicates in the arena name and the arena location. Highlight here, right click, remove duplicates. Now I have the 32 teams, no duplicates, and then I'm going to go ahead and sort. Now I'm going to call this teams list. And then notice in rows 18 and 19, the Chargers and the Rams both play in Inglewood, California and in SoFi Stadium. Now close and load this. I'm going to close this. Now I want to go and clean up that raw data. So I'm going to go to my working data. I'm going to go right here, right click, insert column to the left. Now I know that if I get either the team name, the arena name, or the arena location column all filled in, just one of them, I can easily fill in the other two. We'll go to this cell and then I'm going to use this formula, paste it in. This formula is saying if the team name is not empty, then bring me the team name. Otherwise, if the arena name is not empty, then do an XLOOKUP to look for the arena name over on the teams list and bring me back the team name. Otherwise, do an XLOOKUP on the arena location and then bring me back the team name. So let's see, enter. There we go. This column is filled in. Let's scroll down and make sure that there are no nulls in it. Okay. And I have to clear a filter. I thought I cleared the filter. Okay. All right. Everything is all filled in this column. Now, how am I going to fill in the team name, arena name, and the location? Right click. Get data from table/range. Column 1, I'm going to sort ascending. Arena name, sort descending. Arena location, sort descending. What that's going to do is set me up so that I can do a fill down. Now let's scroll down and let me show you what I mean. We've got the Arizona Cardinals, and then the State Farm Stadium, and then the arena location, and all of the nulls for the arena location are all together. And then over here we still have the Arizona Cardinals, but now State Farm Stadium, that the nulls are all blank. Right, so we're all set up because next we've got the Atlanta Falcons playing in Atlanta, Georgia at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Scroll down. Right, all of those nulls are together. All of those nulls are together. And then we switch. Baltimore Ravens. So everything is all beautiful. I'm gonna right click, fill down. Right click, fill down. I don't need this column anymore. Remove. Column 1, I'm going to move it over. And now this is going to be my team name column. And this whole data set is now filled in. Close and load. Now let's look at the questions. What's the total capacity of all arenas? Include each arena's capacity only once. And that's important, right? Now watch this. Here's going to be one of these dirty things that I do. I'm going to highlight here. Go home. Conditional formatting. Cell rules. Duplicate values. Okay. See, SoFi Stadium and MetLife Stadium are duplicates. So I'm going to do this. Since the data is in a table, scroll it, bring that down, and then bring one of the MetLife stadiums down. And then I'm going to highlight this column, go down in the bottom right here, 2117070. Okay. 2117070. Next, I'm going to go back to the teams list and put these back. And it doesn't matter if they go back in the right place or not. They just need to be back in my table. What else can we answer? Let's go back. We've got how many different types of food are sold. Count the distinct values in the food column. And what food item appears most often in the transactions? Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back here to my fully cleaned up data. I'm going to do a group by and group by food. And yes, I want to count, and I want a count of the rows. Okay. And then I'm going to sort this descending. Right, so I'm going to scroll down. I've got 50 rows of data, which means I've got 50 foods And the one that occurs the most is ramen noodles. I'm gonna close that. So I've got a 50 and ramen noodles. Go over here. How many different foods? 50. What food most often? Ramen noodles. Great. How many team names are missing from that big data that we started with? I want to give myself some room here so I can see. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my original, and then I'm going to do this. No, I'm going to go, yeah, because the data is in a table. Equals count blank. Double click it. That header. Okay, enter. 1,157 missing team names. Go back here. 1157. How many transactions are reported in Kansas City? I'm going to go back to this data. I'm going to get rid of sorted here, and then I'm going to go here, and then right here, group by count rows, and I want to I want to count the rows, by arena location. Okay, that's easy. And then Kansas City 164. Close and load. Go back to my answers. $164. Just two more questions. What's the total value of transactions in the global district of Paycor Stadium? The total value. Now I can do a count ifs. Here's what I'm going to do. I need global district of Paycor Stadium. Go to this data, and I need to clear some stuff up. I want to edit my query. Get rid of this grouping. All right. Let's see. I'm going to close and load. And there's my raw data, and I want Paycor and global. All right. District global. Okay. And then Paycor Stadium. Okay. Slide over and then highlight the column. I get 404 and 7 cents. See that right there? Okay. $404.07. Now, how many transactions occurred in California? Go back to my big data set, and then I need to clear the filters that I had. Okay. Do I have any other filters to clear? Okay. And let's look at the question again. How many transactions? I don't need the sum of transactions. Okay. Go back to the, let's see. Okay. I'm gonna filter here. California. Okay. Text filters contains California. Okay. Slide over. Highlight here. 541 is the count. Go back. 541. There we go. Those are the answers. And that is how I went about solving these questions. They're tough. They are hard to do in 30 minutes. I had the luxury of being able to go through this and really comb through it. But when that time starts ticking in a competition, it is rough. Thank you to David for asking me to do this, and I hope you learned something from this. And if you are a college student, maybe I'll see you in the competition. Or if you're a pro, maybe I will see you with the Microsoft Excel World Championship. And maybe I'll see you in Las Vegas.